developed in 2016 and used at times when we needed to do the budget development process. So the purpose of sharing this background information with you is to let you know that these at the time were vetted by the board of directors that was currently seated at that time and adopted by the board as they prepared for budget deliberations. They were used in preparing for the budget annually, and also when the board had to make some difficult decisions around areas of potential reductions. And so the reason we're sharing these tonight is for the board of directors to use them as around creating and setting and building a framework of values for future work that must be done regarding any proposed budget reductions. So again, this was kind of a multi-purpose document. You can see that at the time, the board, there's a bulleted list, starting with ensure a safe learning and working environment for students and staff. And then as we went down through this work, from 2016, they changed. I do want to say this. They've changed from 2016 to 2019 because after 2019, we developed and adopted a new strategic plan. And so these budget values and this framework was then tied to the strategic plan. So again, tonight, everyone is encouraged to look these over and use them as a way to perhaps frame a new set of values and a new set of standards for the budget work that will come in the future.
So for example, on bullet 3, we do not have the North Star indicators.
Right, these are old. So these are, and some of these items that are bulleted under the standards, they may not fit for our current situation. So again, they're just to kind of spur your thinking and use them as a springboard to consider what you might want to look at as you develop a set of guidelines. I'll call them guidelines, but really budget values and standards that you can adhere to when you are presented with the opportunity to look at potential draft areas of reduction. And then also I handed out a summary copy of our priorities and goals from our strategic plan so that any new values that or standards that you come up with, if you want to tie them to the strategic plan, we are able to do that and connect those in a public-facing document. So as you're, and I'll defer to Dr. Robbins, but as you're holding your discussion tonight, I'm going to just capture some notes and thoughts that you have about potentially looking at these and areas that you think may work for the future, or you may want to change, and any questions that you may have about them.
All right, thank you, Jody. I'll hand this over to you now.
So basically right now, as you all look at these budget standards, it's important for you all to highlight the standards that resonate with you. If there's anything you think does not apply in this situation, then let us know that, because this is something, this challenge that we're facing is one that our community is going to have to collaborate on. The thing is, it's important for us to know, because ultimately you all are going to have to sign off on it. So it's important for us to know which standards are very important to you or which ones don't fit, or if there are any omissions.
All right, thank you. Do we want to start down at this end? Do you have any